Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 4th to the 11th. This is for Leo, Leo rising, and Leo moon. And you know we're going to jump right into it, Leo. First things first, happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday season. Oh my goodness, we got this big old new moon in your sign, and it is such a great new moon. This week, actually, you may feel visceral. There's so much happening. Let's break it down. All right, Leo. First things first, you're definitely gonna feel like you're on a ramp. Okay, you're on your jet skis. You go up in the air. You got Mars and Jupiter making you feel very ambitious, very driven. You are coasting. You are up there. You having a good time, and then everything kind of goes slow motion. All right, and not in a bad way, because while you're up there, while you're in slow motion, take a look, okay? You got a great view. Take a look at the lay of the land. Look in your future, look at your reality, look at the things that you want to manifest, the goals that you have, and even the things that you want to let go, okay? And the slow motion is because obviously Mercury will be going retrograde, but don't forget Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto also retrograde. All right, so really taking this time to reassess things. Again, you have this great perspective right now. You have a really great perspective, and this is definitely going to be a week of change, especially for you, Leo, especially for you with this new moon. There's also something that's not on this whiteboard that I'm going to tell you about, and it has to do with you. But real quickly, look at what's happening here. Look at all this mutable energy. Oh, what is going on? We've got Venus and Mercury in Virgo, mutable sign. We've got Mars and Jupiter in Gemini, mutable sign, and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, mutable sign. That is more than half the solar system in mutable signs, okay? So what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Mutable signs, being very flexible, open-minded, being easily adapting to change and embracing change. So again, this will likely be a very big week for you for change. Now we kick it off on Sunday, August 4th, with the new moon in your sign. Listen, this is an electric new moon. I'm very excited for you. This is going to be one for the books. It's very optimistic, this one. Now, what I love about this new moon, 12 degrees. All right. So dream big, dream big. All right. Now, let's break this down. This is really crazy. 12 degrees, 1, 2 equals 3, right? Now, the new moon is happening on August 4th. 8, 4 equals 12. 1, 2 equals 3. There you go. New reality. New reality, creation, creativity, self-expression, all the things that Leo rules already. And so, wow, talk about this cycle that's happening for you, okay? Talk about this amazing cycle. And if you want to even think about the number 12, I mean, cycle, right? Now, the other thing is 3 is linked to the planet Jupiter. Remember, I mentioned this in your monthly forecast that Jupiter and Mars will be sextiling not only the moon, but the sun as well. You know, the sun is in your sign. The sun is in its domicile. This is, when I say this is a fantastic new moon, it's going to be really, really, really great for you. There's a sense of, yes, creativity, personal growth. You could be feeling that driving life force from the sun and the new moon. So new beginnings for sure, Leo. This is definitely going to be one for the books. Like I said, it's a very stimulating new moon. Plant those seeds, set intentions. You're going to see your life go in new directions. All right. You're going to see your life go in new directions. Now, remember what I said, Mars and Jupiter are in Gemini. So already that harmonious energy that's bringing. You may feel a sense of advancement this week, a sense of action toward your goals, toward the things that you want. Remember 2 things here. 1, Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, that is your 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, the things that your goals, like I said, things that you want for yourself. It's also your social network. You could be very social right now. Groups you belong to, you could be very active. You could be maybe even starting a new group of your own. All right. I Love Garfield Club of Topeka, Kansas, whatever it is, whatever you want. The other thing is, Leo, remember next week is when we have that powerful Mars-Jupiter conjunction. And like I said in your monthly forecast, it's so powerful, you'll be feeling the ripples of it this week. Okay, so I love this week for you. Now, you see Venus, the goddess of love and money, moving into Virgo pretty much for the entire month. Now, that is putting that analytical lens on themes that Venus brings: love, relationships, money, creativity, harmony, beauty, all of that. So really, really analyzing things. Now, here's the interesting thing, Virgo. Rules your second house. So Venus already rules money, and Venus will be in Virgo. Virgo rules your second house. So money may be something you are really thinking about. Finances, salary, all of that. Okay. This is Virgo, very analytical. This is going like needing every little detail, analyzing, getting all Scooby-Doo, getting all X-Files here, going true detective mode. I mean, Virgo is all about perfection. So when I say you're going to go deep, it's like no stone unturned. Is it unturned or turned? You know what I mean. So you could be asking really big questions in terms of, yes, what are my next steps in terms of finances, salary, income? Second house also rules self-worth and self-value. Even material possessions. There could be things that you're thinking of putting on eBay. I don't know. This is you. This is what's happening for y'all. But just in general, remember, love and relationships, creativity, those are things that Venus generally rules. So all Leos, y'all will likely feel that as well. Now, you see Mercury is also going retrograde in Virgo. So this is happening August 4th, 5th, depending on where you live, ending at the end of the month. You may be feeling it already. It's a strong Mercury retrograde. So as you watch this video, you may be feeling elements of Mercury retrograde. And it's because Mercury, the messenger, is in its domicile. It's really strong. It performs well in Virgo. Now it's retrograde. So again, this is being very analytical, very detail oriented. Reassessing things. Okay. Reassessing those matters in your life that have to do with money, income, salary, finances, self-worth, self-value, the value that you bring to things. Now, Virgo in general rules work. So there's a lot of work stuff here for you. The process of work, like your duty, like when it comes to work, daily routines as well. Health matters may be something that you maybe, think about during this Mercury retrograde period. So there could be remember Mercury retrograde. Yes. We all know that it brings, miscommunication and travel delays and things like that. Okay. But really around this time, just be mindful with this Mercury retrograde. There could be miscommunication with, and maybe even some moments of confusion with colleagues, with people you work with. So just be patient. I said that through your monthly forecast. It's a month testing your patience. All right. So just stay frosty, be cool, put on your cool Leo sunglasses, still have your roar, but just remember, if you don't see eye to eye with, colleague, okay, which is maybe likely this month, or if there is some technological mishaps or whatnot, just remember, it's just Mercury retrograde. It's just for a few weeks, okay? Nobody's taking your cool sunglasses. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Now, the reason why you're really going to go into this analytical detective mode is because not only are Mercury and Venus in Virgo with Mercury retrograde, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, again, not on the whiteboard, the moon will also be in Virgo. So yes, there's a lot of Virgo activity in your second house. So even emotional ties to things here. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You're definitely going to be identifying any problems, looking under the hood. And even if you don't, if you've never looked under the hood of a car, for instance, you're going to want to know what's down there. That's how deep this retrograde is, and that analytical side. All right. But at least now you know things. Okay. You know the difference between the engine and the brake fluid or whatever it is. I've never looked under a hood. Now, on Wednesday, August 7th, wow, the sun in your sign will sextile Jupiter in Gemini. This, for you, Leah, this is a kiss from the universe. This is absolutely amazing. This is optimism. This is optimism, good luck, good fortune. As we know, that's what Jupiter represents. This is you expanding your horizons. Remember, Jupiter is growth. This can be material possessions as well, something that you're getting. But definitely big focus on spiritual, personal growth, that expansion in that area of your life. Don't forget Jupiter is in Gemini in your 11th house. So there could be something here again with friendships and groups you belong to, organizations and whatnot. You see the same day Mercury will conjunct Venus. It's a conjunction. It's powerful. They're both, obviously in Virgo, it's a conjunction. They're in the same sign. So again, there could be something here where you can find yourself being very communicative, having important conversations, socializing, flirting if you're single, even if you're in a relationship. You'll feel that, is speaking the language of love. We're talking about Mercury here, okay? Communication. Also, look out for great messages to come around this time. Look out for great messages. Remember, Mercury is in Virgo, so it could be from the past, people from the past, circumstances from the past, but conversations, communication really flowing for you now, especially again in terms of money, especially if you're Leo rising, okay? Every Leo is going to feel it, but yes, this is, remember, they're both in Virgo, which rules their second house of finances. But be on the lookout for some messages around this time. Now, what is not on the whiteboard that I've been talking about in the other signs is that pay attention to August 8th. This is you, Leo. This is Lionsgate, okay? This is something, it's a portal is what it's considered. 8, very, in numerology, all about prosperity, all about success. You got 8 here, all right? So this has just been considered for thousands of years as this portal, this new, like a burst of energy, okay? Something that's happening for you, just consider this as this great portal that has not happened near a new moon in Leo in quite some time. So you see it's very close to that new moon that is opening doors for you already. So you've got double this opening here. So take advantage. And when I say this has been considered for thousands of years, I mean, we're talking thousands of years. We're talking the Sphinx, okay? The great Sphinx of Giza even, it's got the lion's body. And they did all that research, found out that it was facing the Leo constellation, your constellation, from, I think it was like 12,000 years ago during the Younger Dryas period. But anyway, rabbit hole. That's rabbit hole conversation, lion hole conversation right there. So let me keep moving on. That same day, you've got the moon in Libra. Okay, moon. I know I'm like pointing at my notes. You got the moon in Libra trining Pluto in Aquarius. So you've got another great aspect here. Another wonderful aspect. This is really going to amp up communication for you. There could be something here with partnerships that feels really good. Just know that, moon, we're talking about emotions on just, a general level. Just be very open-hearted, okay? Open-minded around this time. Be open to compromise. I feel like there's going to be some clarity that comes up for you around this time as well. So, Leo, let's get to it. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a week for you. Let's see what's going on for you, Leo, for the week of your new moon for Leo and Leo rising and Leo moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. So, Leo, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for your week. Happy birthday. All right. So, August 4th through the 11th, Leo, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It offers the best overview, in my opinion, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, Leo, I got you. Happy birthday. Y'all, I hope you really are truly having an amazing birthday season. All right, let's get started. Ooh, yeah, there are some things that are going to be happening. You got some stuff going on here. Okay, well, listen, you're out of the, it seems like you feel that you've been going through this period that's been like, oh, what is going on? Because, can you even see that? Yeah, you got the Three of Swords. You're good, by the way. But let's start. You got the Three of Swords in your past. So there could have been something that was emotionally impactful for you, something that you were going through. It could have been growing pains, energy that's coming through. There could have been something where it's just like, okay, I've got to shake this off, okay? There's something that is now completely controlling my mind. It's as if, you know, those, if you have like a breakup, or, you know, you didn't get the toy that you wanted at Walmart or whatever, whatever it is, because every Leo is different, right? Obviously something's going to be bigger than that with the Three of Swords, but it just consumes your mind. It consumes your mind, right? You also see that it is the Three of Swords. Sure, it is this enlarged heart that you see, but it's still the sword suit. Sword's up here. The mental suit, it's up here, okay? And so there really could be something here, again, where you went through an experience. It may have been challenging, but this is part of your emotional healing and your growth. And it's something that you have to recognize. I went through this for a reason, to confront something I have to confront. A lot of y'all, it's going to have to do with communication or the way that you're thinking. Two reasons why. You got the Three of Swords, and then you've got the Devil in the heart of your spread. And so two things here. One, yes, it can be a relationship. It can be a relationship. What's coming up for me? Sure, in love, but for a lot of y'all, it can be family. It can be a friendship. There could be something there. One big thing that's happening here is that the Three of Swords is actually attributed to Libra. And so remember what I said, Libra. I don't think I said this. Libra rules your third house. Speaking of the number 3. So that is communication. It's time to communicate. It's time to communicate. Third house is also processing things, thinking, logic, everything up here. And so now you're moving forward, and it seems like the universe is saying, hey, you can't just move forward without actually doing something about the thing that is holding you back, because now you've got the Devil in the heart of your spread. Now you see this is associated with relationships, and then you've got the two people from the Lover's card chained to the Devil here. Now, again, if you're not here for love or relationships, if that does not resonate with you, it can be like a toxic boss. It could be a family member that you're not seeing eye to eye with. It could be, there's so many things, but remember, the Devil represents those low energy frequencies, okay? Bad behaviors, pessimistic thinking, codependency, vices, addictions. Those are all associated with a Devil card. All right. So there could be something here. The bigger energy actually coming up for me is work related. So there could be something here work related that you have to identify, where it's time to shake free from that. All right. Time to shake free from that. The Devil is almost like an energy vampire too. So it could be something that is, if you're not confronting whatever it is, it could just be really consuming you. I did say you're going to feel like visceral. So once you shake that off, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine here. And you see a lot of other stuff happening here with relationships. We're going to talk about that. But this is very relationship heavy. Again, it can be career. It can be love, whatever resonates with you. The other thing is actually the Devil is attributed to Capricorn, which, by the way, rules your 6th house. So you see that overlap here with all this Virgo energy, and then Capricorn ruling your 6th house. So again, work matters. There could be something here with work or something that's not healthy for you. Remember, the 6th house is also health, but it's also fitness. It can be mental health as well. So recognize it. Okay. Some of y'all may be moving forward, but in a way where you're pushing it to the side so you can get moving and get going. But if you push it to the side, it's still there, whatever it is that you need to let go or face, okay? Now, you got the Queen of Pentacles in your challenge area. There may be someone here who, the biggest message coming through is there could be someone here who is, again, something that has to do with a boss is coming up really strong energetically, all right? Or someone that you work with, like a colleague this week, all right? There is also someone that you may not be seeing eye to eye with, who it feels like they could have had this maternal quality that you're just not feeling or haven't been feeling lately. It could have been the feeling of the Three of Swords, maternal, even paternal, or even like that friendship energy, someone that you could count on. And sure, yes, there could be, because you have a lot of attention in your 2nd house. Like I said, with income, salary, you just got the Queen of Pentacles, the richest queen in your challenge area. So again, there may be something here where someone's in the way of you and your vision as you build this financial strategy moving forward. Now, you've got the Seven of Swords in your crown. So relationships, and then the Seven of Swords attributed to Aquarius. This card is actually attributed to Moon in Aquarius. And so Aquarius rules your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. Aquarius is your opposite sign. Now, that's going to be a big thing. That is something that you're possibly still thinking about. Okay. You got to be honest with yourself. This is saying be honest with yourself. Don't take any shortcuts. Okay. Just face your truths. That's what it's saying. Now, the other thing is some of y'all, somebody here could have done something to you that you're still thinking about that was not cool. That was not cool. And this card is associated with lying, cheating, stealing. So any of those themes could apply. But again, it just feels like there's just someone in the way or someone who has really impacted the way that you're seeing things. You've got to be honest with yourself. Now, the other thing is, look at all this. It's a golden card. We love gold in tarot. So a lot of people ask, why is this, a card that's gold where it's associated with like these positive energies? Well, because he's stealing the swords in broad daylight. He can be caught. So communicate what you have to communicate. I'm even going to clarify that for you. Yeah. And then you got the Seven of Cups. Oh my goodness. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Do you know what you want? You've got to know what you want. You got to be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, things you just still may be a little, foggy up here. You see, even there's smoke coming out here, a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Now, you 777 here. Oh my goodness. 7 really is desired, by the way. 7 of Pentacles. Now, so yeah, something that has to do with money is possible here. But one thing about the Pentacles, they do represent your physical reality. So there you go. So something that you've invested in, you may be at a point where you just don't know. You don't know what you want. Okay. You see this one, he's not facing his truth. This one can't make a decision, doesn't know. He's not really trusting his intuition in terms of manifesting what he wants. And this one is looking back. They're both looking back. Okay. So yes, during Mercury retrograde, reassess things. Think about what you truly, truly want moving forward. In order to do that, you've got to let go of something that you may feel is taking up a lot of headspace, or something that is just really you're holding on to strongly when it's time to let it go. All right. Do not let your past dictate your present. Don't let your past dictate your future. You can let your past inspire you. You can let your past allow you to go detective mode, but continue to move forward. But make that decision, okay? 777. Oh my goodness! Now you got the Two of Swords, Cups, and so partnerships. So you see, you have a big theme with partnerships and relationships here. This is what you want, and this is what you're feeling. So a lot of the themes this week, it's going to have to do with partnerships and relationships, especially one that you feel strongly about. This is the card in layman's terms, true love card, the twin flame card. I feel like you did get this recently. You even see you're here, the lion, the winged lion, all that passion. The caduceus, healing. So a lot of y'all want to make that peace. A lot of y'all want to heal from this. A lot of y'all may be feeling that under the surface. This is what I truly feel. And so let it come out. Okay. Let it influence the rest of what's happening this week. And so again, this can be partnerships, it can be relationships, but there is something where you will have to go within and trust your intuition, because you do want that emotional fulfillment with another person. Again, whatever resonates with you. It can be platonic as well. Now, lastly, you have the Three of Wands in your future, which is really great. This is saying you do all this work, you got new opportunity, you're moving forward. This is a card of self-discovery. This is a card of just moving forward, feeling spiritually inspired, feeling even in your physical world. Like, this is a card, I call it the green light card. He's ready to go. He's ready to go out there, import, export, communicate, see things, meet people, do things. 3. What did I say about 3? You got another one, creation. Okay, so creation. 3 is the birth of new things. It's also growth. It's advancement. It's everything that I said earlier. but you're good to go. You're good to go. Just do some shadow work this week and you're going to be absolutely fine. I would encourage you to really, really know what you want. Take that time out. Remember what I said. You're up in the air on those jet skis. You got this great view, okay, of your life, your past, your present, future, everything, okay? Take a good look. Take a good look. Okay, so let's get to your stuff. I'm very curious, Leo. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you'd like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Talk to me, Leo. Okay, there you go. I always feel like I have to entertain you when I'm drinking something. Anyway, you know I love y'all. Okay, let's get started. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be a week. Ooh, you're going to feel it. You're absolutely going to feel it. I would encourage you to... Seems like you're going to be in your head. So yes, this is definitely going to be a visceral week for you, but it's also going to be a very cerebral week for you. Now, you got the 5 of Wands. All right. So this is... I'm not sure if you know this. This is actually a Leo card. Anyway, this is a challenge card. It's the least challenging of the challenge cards. You see... just kids swinging their wands in the air. A lot of competitive energy here, but also that energy of... why are we even doing this? This is not worth your time energy. Again, it's just kids swinging their wands in the air. And so a lot of, there could be a lot going on up here. This tug of war energy that's coming up for me. And clearly you can see that you may need to really focus on what you want moving forward. Okay. But again, a lot of that, you're going to have to release some things in order to move forward. Now, the 5 of Wands also there is some competitive energy here. So remember what I said, not seeing eye to eye. That could be a thing. Remember Mercury retrograde. Just, again, work with those energies because there could be those moments of frustration. Again, you want to move forward. You're blazing forward. You're in your birthday season. You got this new moon. You got this portal. But then all these retrogrades can't keep up with you. So you've got to have that compromise. Now, you do have the Ace of Wands in your external factors area. So yes, will new things happen for you this week? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it career related? Most likely. Is it something that has to do with your passions? Most likely. All right. That's what the wands are. Your passions, ambitions. A lot of creative energy here as well, but wands, enterprise, career, profession. I mean, remember, you have the 3 of Wands in your future. Now you got the Ace of Wands too. So yes, when I talk about portal opening up for you, there you go. The Ace, the hand of spirit offering you this new opportunity, new beginning. So you're moving into that. Again, I would encourage you, once you work with those energies, your shadow self, or what you know, doesn't need to move into this next cycle with you. Leave it, okay? Leave it in the past, all right? But you got to really know what that is. Now, you do have the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, there is a sense of sufficiency that you're seeking. There's a lot of independence in this card. This is someone who's earned her spot here. And this is something that you're really seeking it. Feeling that sense of freedom and freeness and even spiritual awareness and spiritual enlightenment. And again, this is someone, you can see the harvest, you can see the pentacles stacked up around her. She's very comfortable in her garden. This is a great card. Move in that direction, okay? Continue to move forward. You can even see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. Very interesting, right? Because this card is attributed to Venus and Virgo. Yes, that is right. This is a Virgo card. So remember Venus and Virgo in your second house of money, and Venus represents money, Pentacles, money, wealth. So money may be something that's really big on your mind. Money, career, even there could be something here in terms of someone that is, it just seems like there's someone that you may need to part ways with for some of y'all. Okay. Now, the Tower. And when I say part ways with, that can even just be taking a little bit of a break and a breather to really process things, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, Tower and your final outcome. So you're going to have a Tower moment this week, all right? Now, it makes sense when you see what's happening here. It makes complete sense. And it's something that's almost welcome. It's like things are, with the 3 of Swords and the Devil, yes, there's the Tower is the card of chaos, destruction, something happening out of nowhere, blindsiding you. You didn't see it coming. It's a little rattling, but I would never look at the Tower. Listen, I always say the Tower card, never fear it. Reason one, if you fear this card, if you fear something that hasn't even happened in the future, right? Then you're already creating this blockage for yourself. So never fear it. Second reason why. The tower moment happens for you, not to you, okay? What comes after the tower? The star, the card of healing and wisdom and faith and the stars aligning for you. So everyone goes through tower moments. Everyone has those moments that, feel like, again, like I said, some things just happen out of nowhere, okay? But some people really embrace them and it seems like, to be honest, when you've got these 3 sevens in your crown, when you look at your spread, it seems like you want it. It seems like something's not working. Let me just, and it's gotten too complicated. Let me just burn it down, build it up. Burn it down, build it up. Okay. I'll even clarify how much I'll clarify that for you. Yeah. And see, you want it. You want it bad. Accept and embrace this tower moment because you just got your second ace. Now, remember I said finances, money, career, those are going to be the 2 big themes for you, especially regarding partnerships, relationships. There could be something here. Maybe a big theme, something that you're really focusing on. Well, you just got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, your 2 aces here. When I say new beginnings, new beginnings. This tower moment brings this new path for you. You see the golden pathway. Now, in tarot, sure, there's paths in other cards. Yeah, but they're windy. They're bendy. They go like this. They go like that. Look at this. Straight on. Straight on. Okay? You're good. You're good, Leo. Look at that gateway. Speaking of Lions, come on. You got your gateway. You got your Lionsgate portal this week. You got this gateway here. Moving into this next cycle in your life, one with the biggest pentacle in the deck. The Hand of Spirit here. Again, new beginnings, new opportunities, new cycles, new journey. You're good. You're absolutely good. With the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, you got the 3 of Wands here. I would not be surprised if a lot of y'all get new jobs, new careers, maybe side hustles, maybe something that you do as like a side gig as well as coming through. But there is something with partnerships involved. There may be this work relationship balance you've got to consider. There's also something you're considering. I would like for you to consider in terms of, is there someone that you're not seeing eye to eye with in terms of work career? Is there something toxic there? But for a lot of y'all, yes, it can be love. Love and relationships is here. And remember, platonic energy is here. Mars and Gemini, that's strong energy, by the way. And that is in your 11th house of friendships, your social network. So yes, it can definitely be a friendship, something platonic as well. But just recognize, what is that thing that I've got to let go, especially something that I know may be holding me back, okay? Because all I want to do is move forward. And I can't just stand in this standstill anymore. So the Tower, again, it seems like it's a blessing in disguise for you. And you got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands, you got the 2 of Cups. There's a lot happening this week. Again, you're going to feel this is a big week for you. I would have to say possibly your biggest week that you've experienced so far this year. I have never seen, I mean, you got these 2 3s, you got 3 7s, you got the 2 aces, and you've got Lionsgate, you got a new moon in your sign. This is your biggest week. This is your biggest week. Put on your cool sunglasses, take control, and roar. Okay, you're Leo, you're the lion. Roar, roar, roar. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, Leo, it'd be great if you like, subscribe. Tell me what's going on. Leave comments. And then next week, we will talk about Mars conjuncting Jupiter. All right. So remember, a lot of things are building up to this. And then we also have those Saturn squares. So we're going to feel that for y'all too. But anyway, we'll talk about that, Leo, next week. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye.